Welcome back, and taking a look at the satellite and radars, the storms still working their way just through Manhattan right now up towards Lawrence and then eventually in towards Kansas City before they get across the border and start to make some impacts here across the heartland. However, today is not our main focus. It is going to be from midnight onward through the first few hours of the morning on Friday, and then especially focusing in on the afternoon and evening hours for a severe weather chance here across the heartland on Friday. But let's take a look at your bus stop forecast, because as you get up and get out the door this morning, some of you are down on the chilly side. We saw areas like Centerville sitting at only 50 degrees as we got started with the 5:30 Good Morning Heartland show, and we are looking at sunnier skies to start. We saw that sun poking up over the horizon thanks to our Fairfield sky cam, and as the day goes on, we will be looking for temperatures to line right back up with where we were at yesterday, in towards the upper 70s, lower 80s, but increasing cloud cover eventually giving way to those rain and maybe a couple rumbles of thunder during the early part of the afternoon. But let's talk about what we should be expecting for our Friday storm threat. So during the morning hours from about midnight to say 7-8 a.m. we're going to be looking at some strong storms with periods of intense downpours, the possibility for some stronger wind gusts, as well as even some hail. Now, our severe threats are still going to be on the high end for hail and damaging winds, as well as periods of intense downpours. We cannot rule out a tornado threat. However, still, the main focus is going to be on damaging winds as well as large hailstones. So let's go ahead and jump on into our future track, see what's going to be going on for us today. So storms headed our way right now. There they are, coming in from the Kansas City metro area. So about 1-2 p.m. we're going to be looking for mainly our westernmost counties to see a chance for some showers. Cloud cover continues to spread across the area, but the rain chances really not so much. They're really going to start fizzling out. We do still have some dry air impacts here across the heartland for now, but as for what's going to happen tonight and onward, that dry air impact thing of the past, because we're going to watch for about midnight onward these storms starting to pop up, develop, and move on in, and there are going to be some strong storms associated with this overnight event that'll be pulling on through just through these first few hours. So about 7-8 a.m. as you get out the door in the morning, you're going to want to pay attention to the radar, because we will be still seeing some impacts here across southeast Iowa. Some rain showers should still be developing here across northeast Missouri, but thunderstorm potential is going to be lifting off towards the northeast, and depending on how long those hang around, which right now we're still seeing heavy cloud impacts. I mean, take a look at the temperature differences in areas that see sunshine to areas that don't. That is a huge impact, and that could be playing with how much of a severe weather threat we're going to be looking at, because right now, the longer that cloud cover hangs on, the less amount of time the atmosphere is going to have to destabilize, and we're going to be looking for storms to then pick back up from about 4 p.m. and onwards, with that severe threat being found up until about sundown. And then as for rainfall amounts, we should be looking for roughly about 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch of rainfall. And from there, though, we will be looking at some localized amounts getting upwards of 1 inch or more. Now, stick with us. We'll be right back.